Krishna, dear devotees. Today we are going to use affirmation from His Holiness or His Grace Mahatma Prabhu. And the affirmation is that, sorry, here. Oops. Okay. The affirmation is I easily chant my quota of round with focus and attention. I took the permission to change it a little bit. My quota of round, I did not felt it so romantic. I changed it with I easily chant the divine holy name with focus and attention. And a few times actually, I heard Mahatma Prabhu speaking about starting our Japa chanting with a positive and favorable attitude. Like if we always start Japa, like thinking that this Japa will be like everyday Japa, it will not be easy. It will be, I will most probably not have any taste. I will think of so many other things. Then we have great chance that our Japa will be like this. But if we start with positive affirmation, that actually it's easy to chant the holy name with care and attention, with focus and attention, then actually we can expect a much different result. So this is very powerful help to have the right frame of consciousness. And we will try today to think that it is very easy to chant the holy name with focus and attention. I remember when I was a very young devotee, I was not yet initiated. I came to Golokadam temple, and there was a Pandavasena group, which is a youth camp from London devotees who were coming to Golokadam. And we had His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami giving lecture, and His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. It was actually it was during the time of Radhastami. And His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami was making a statement in his lecture that he said it is actually very easy to chant the holy name purely, to chant the holy name with focus and attention. And he gave an interesting analogy. He said that he always wanted to learn French, but he found it difficult. And once Mataji told him, it's not difficult to speak French. Even a child can speak French. So he was giving this very innocent example. And I remember the next morning during Japa time, we were all sitting around the tulsis. We had different tulsis in different places of the temple room. There was around 100 youth chanting together. And I was just keeping in mind this word of Maharaj that is actually very easy to chant the holy name purely. And just by having this in mind, suddenly I just had such a beautiful breakthrough in my chanting, and chanting became clear, and I was with the holy name, and I was happily Hare Krishna, experiencing the holy name. So this is actually something we can try to do now for the beginning of the affirmation. We take a positive affirmation because positive affirmation will work for us. But if we have a negative approach, thinking, oh, it will be very difficult, then this will actually work against us. So we use the positive affirmation that works for us, it will help us, and we just remember that it is actually easy to chant the divine holy name with focus and attention. Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna. I hope it works. We can see at least a difference. When we have a positive approach, it goes actually much easier than if we start with the negative approach. We might still have to bring some effort into it, and that's something we often do because actually it's easy in one sense, because giving attention to the holy name is actually something totally natural for the soul. So therefore, in that sense, it's actually very easy. But of course, we also need to bring some type of eagerness into it, making some effort from ourselves, trying to stay with each mantra and have the desire to be attentive in hearing the holy name. Now, it's actually quite interesting that our mind will go to what we consider essentially important for us. So what our mind will go according to the level of importance of the thoughts. So if we feel that it's very important, this service that I'm doing or this meeting I have to do, then our mind will go just constantly go there, because this is like the importance, that's where we place the priority of importance for us. But if we look on the level of the soul, the most important priority is actually, especially when we chant the holy name, is to be there with the holy name. There should be no other priority stepping over that priority to be with the holy name. So we'll keep the affirmation in mind. It's actually very easy to chant the holy name with care and attention, focus and attention. And in plus, we bring a little bit more determination from our side to do it nicely. And we try to be attentive to have the holy name as really the essential importance, that this is the most important at the moment. Nothing else, the moment when we chant the holy name, nothing else should overstep the importance of our mind, of our consciousness, and the holy name is really the most important object of meditation that we have now while chanting the holy name. So just watch out if suddenly the priority switched back and you put something else become important for you more than the holy name, and then when you notice it, you just change it back and keep the holy name as the main importance for the practice that we are doing. And remember, it's actually easy. It's natural for the soul. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Sometimes we are giving some online course, and after the online course, usually I upload the course on YouTube. And because we have a very low amount of internet, so usually when I upload that on YouTube, You cannot use any other internet, even to send a small chat message on the WhatsApp. Just nothing is passing because all the attention or all the internet power is actually used by the YouTube channel, let's say like this. So in the same way as we chant, we put when we put the priority on the holy name, we can set it as the strongest one. So just that all the energy that we have is actually going to that one and that one only, and all other small ups or small thoughts or small concern actually cannot get strength, because all the strength is actually directed toward the main priority that we want to give, and that's the priority of the holy name. And when we put actually that priority, when we set that priority clear, and we put all the power into the power of attention to the holy name channel, then actually it becomes very easy, because then all other thoughts, all other concern, they do not have actually strength to uproot that priority to the holy name. And when we do that, actually the holy name will feel attracted. Bhujan Prabhu will say something very interesting. He will say that Krishna is perfectly reciprocating with our casual chanting by keeping himself hiding. So in the same way, I mean, this is like the negative approach, if we can say like this. But when we are actually setting the priority to Krishna, to the holy name, and we want to stay there, and we make the choice, we take the conscious choice, Krishna will definitely feel attracted to come and check out. Wow, he is really calling for me. He is really making me the priority in his consciousness. And we were actually recently visiting the deity of Haridev in Govardhan. And we were making an interview with the pujari, who told us that the deity had been hidden for some time into a kund. What was it? Bichwa Kund. And then one devotee of Govardhan got a dream of Haridev. And Haridev came and said, I'm in this kund, please come and pick me up. So the next day, the devotee went to the kund to take the deity out of the kund. But the people who were living there, they say, no, no, this is our kund, so this is also our deity. So we will keep it. You cannot take it. So the sadhu did not want to quarrel. He went back home, and the next night he had again the dream. And Haridev was saying, why you did not take me? I told you to take me. So the next day he went again, and in the meantime, all the people who were living there, they took many helpers, and they wanted to take the deity out of the kund, but they were not able to take the deity out. But when the sadhu came and took the deity allowed herself or himself to be taken. And the pujari was giving a very nice example. The pujari was saying the deity was like a baby monkey who is grasping at his mother. So the deity was just grasping at the devotee so that the devotee would take him out. And I found this analogy very, very beautiful. And I thought we can take it also in our mind when we set up really the priority of the holy name, and do not allow any other channels of the mind to take attention, and we can be there, and we do it in a nice way with attention and focus. Krishna will definitely feel attracted to come and manifest into us. So we will have a beautiful darshan of Haridev, and we can remember this analogy. And remember, it's easy. It's the nature of the soul to be connected to Radha and Krishna, to be connected to the holy name. We just need to set up the priority strong so that nothing else actually can step over. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining today. We were using the help of affirmation of Mahatma Prabhu, which is I very easily chant the holy name with full focus and attention. And we were experiencing how actually it can be helpful if we have the positive approach that it's actually not so difficult to chant with care and attention, then actually it will be like this. But if we feel it's extremely difficult to chant the holy name, extremely hard and like this, then that will be our reality. So the positive approach is very good and very helpful. And then the second step was to set the priority properly, the priority of our thoughts, remembering we are a soul. And now what is most important for us is actually the holy name. Nothing is as important as the holy name. And then to keep the priority. I like very much this example of the usage of internet quota. And when one program is using all what is available, then the other program, they don't get the chance to take some internet. So in the same way, the importance of the holy name becomes such a strong input or impact on our consciousness that no other thoughts can come. And the last step that was that actually when we give our full attention to the holy name and to Radha and Krishna, they will naturally feel attracted to come closer and to come, yeah, to manifest themselves to some extent. And that should be actually our main aim in chanting the holy name, that we can actually experience the presence of Radha and Krishna in the holy name. So I hope it was helpful, and I wish you wonderful chanting for next week. You might like to keep practicing, and Krishna willing, we meet next Monday. Hare Krishna, thank you for joining.
Hare Krishna, Gora Hari Prabhu. Thank you for such a course today. Actually, it was I was a little under effect of the material, and it was very short but very effective for me. Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you.